Hello, hello, welcome everyone. Thank you very much for joining us today. We are very excited to start this journey with you and dive deep into sharing practical business knowledge to help you to design a business that gives you everything you ever wanted when you started. These short webinars are here for you to elevate your business skills and gain confidence in running a profitable business. Today's empowerment training is called Leveraging the Lull, 5 top tips to go from slow to grow. This session will guide you through strategies to turn quieter times into growth opportunities for your business. By the time we will finish our webinar, you will discover how viewing quiet times as an opportunity can transform your business approach. But before we start, let me introduce you to Focus. We help business owners just like you to have the confidence and knowledge to build a profitable business and achieve more freedom so that finally you can experience work-life harmony and make your business become a well-oiled machine that will be ticking at the back day in and day out while you can enjoy things that make you happy. During this webinar, I will introduce you to a couple of business owners we helped along the way. My name is Adrienne Varga and I'm the co-founder and vision leader at Focus. I'm originally from Hungary and I moved to Australia 23 years ago, hence I still have my Hungarish accent. I have a background in software development and HR. I was a director for an import-export company and I am also a hairdresser and own my own hair salon for 6 years, which I just sold quite recently. I'm also an NLP coach and practitioner and a timeline therapist and responsible for creating all of our coaching programs and personally working with our private clients, running workshops and masterclasses, and also our holistic business retreats. Jody, my business partner, has owned multiple businesses too. She's our conceptual strategist and co-founder, and she's also a hairdresser and owned and managed hair salons. Jody has over 23 years experience in business management with over 11 years in asset management and financial industry. And also Jody has a certification in small business planning, marketing and promoting products and services. And she is responsible for our marketing and also our client relations. She's also created a beautiful education platform which you will get to experience when you receive your free access to our resources library. So here I am with my business partner and bestie Jody. This is us having our morning strategy meeting on our daily walk together. And we are very blessed to live very close to each other and also to live in a beautiful surroundings in the east coast of Australia, the place called Copacabana. So over the last 6 years, we helped ambitious business owners just like you to scale and grow their income up to 118% by teaching them how to attract clients who align with their business and also value their skills. And also these are the clients who are happy to pay their worth and loyal to the business. So you might be wondering what makes us different. Well, we've done it all and multiple times. And we have a podcast called Beyond the Mirror where we share our 13 years journey and also we are sharing life and business stories, exploring business success tips, marketing hacks, industry insights, and also trends that can transform your business too. And we believe that your success is right here and right now, and we are very committed to helping you break through any barriers. Wherever you are looking to launch into the next phase, or you want to take away time from your floor or from your business, or you are looking to sell your business and you want to cash out on your investment, we've done it all. And we are here to share with you that you can too, because it's time for you to believe that your business can be everything you ever wanted. So every day we work with business owners to turn their it's doing okay business into profitable industry leaders. And as I mentioned, I am a certified coach and NLP practitioner. And when you put Jody and me together, we have marketing, IT, human resources, business and financial management qualifications. And we help our clients with professional business planning, management solutions, marketing and website development, business development and training, and also helping business owners transition out of their business when they are ready to the next step. And it can be really anything. It can be helping them to become educators or helping them to create courses and education platforms, or maybe they want to become consultants, so we can help them with that too. And we know that most coaches in the industry or in our industry are unable to offer this really, really big range of aspects of services. So today we are going to delve into 5 critical areas that can help you leverage the quiet periods to prepare for future growth. And we will look into each area in detail and discuss practical steps you can take right away. The truth is that most business owners think that quiet times are terrible for business, and it can be true. But also, we saw businesses during slow times like the pandemic that for business owners with the right perspective and the right mindset, it can be a time for renewal, restructuring, and also growing their business. So today I invite you to see things from a little bit of an unusual angle. And the truth is that we all have a choice in how to see quiet times in our business. And probably you agree, everything can be viewed as good or bad. You know the story about the lemons, yeah? Then you end up with lots of unwanted lemons, and you can see it as a burden and don't know what to do with it. Or you can see it as an opportunity and you can become extremely creative and you can start to make the best lemonade possible. So as I mentioned before, it all comes back to mindset, and the truth is this: the way you are going to navigate through quiet times is comes back how you think about it. And I would like to invite you to think about quiet times as a gift for yourself. Today I will show you how you can embrace quiet times and understand why quiet times can be a gift. But before we get there, did you know that almost 70% of small businesses fail within the first 5 years? And two out of 4 by the end of the second year, and 3 out of 4 by the fifth year. So the number one reason that businesses fail, you could ask, what is it? Well, the truth is poor cash flow management. 82% of businesses fail due to not handling money correctly. Failure to understand the business KPIs, which comes back to budget, pricing, tracking performance. I will explain to you in a second, which leads to critical long-term problems. Another example is bad timing on different investments. The truth is that normally they choose the wrong time to invest in new equipment and renovations and also further their skill training before they invest in the most crucial aspect, which is understanding their business. So let's go through the top 3 reasons for businesses failing, and it comes back to neglected business skills. So number 1, as I already mentioned, failure to understand the business KPIs, which is basically the heart of your business. Those are the things which we call budgeting, or you maybe heard of break even. So knowing your budget and break even, knowing your pricing, and knowing how your business is tracking. So you need to have a tracking KPI when you understand where is the money or how the money is coming into your business. Number 2 reason is poor planning, which is coming back. We don't really know who is our ideal or target or the right clients for our business. We don't really have goals, or we have ideas what we want to achieve, but we don't have clarity around it, and we also don't have strategy to achieve those goals. And number 3 is hiring the wrong people, which comes back to leadership and education. But based on my experience, many times we have the right people working for us, but we just didn't manage to learn to become the leader they need, or we don't have the right management skill just yet. So if you look at all these 3 things, there is no wonder that we are ending up to create a job for ourselves, which stands for just over break or just over the break even. So the truth is that without profitability, passion and aesthetics won't sustain a business. And it's very important because if we invest all of our earnings into making our business nicer, into marketing, uh, um, into things which are not necessarily going to help us to create a sustainable business, along the line, yes, but in the beginning, we really need to uh, master the basics of business. And without knowing your budget, without knowing your income KPI, without understanding who you want to invite to your business, or actually being able to motivate and manage your staff, it's really not going to have that. Your business won't have that really strong foundation to last long. So again, what I want to emphasize here, without profitability, passion and aesthetics alone won't sustain a business for long term. So what I'm suggesting for you to is consider the following. Instead of focusing on loss or fear or guilt during quiet times, I really would like you to just to slow down and embrace quiet periods as strategic opportunities and use the time to move the needle and focus on moving forward. So today I will share with you 5 top tips on how you can grow from slow to how you can go from slow to grow. And also, like I'm going to delve into details with each of the topics. So number 5 is reviewing your financials. Number 2, number 1. Number 1, reviewing your financials. Number 2, crafting an outstanding client journey. Number 3, training and team development. Number 4, shifting from busy to balanced. And number 5, feedback. So all these 5 things is they are something what you can straight away implement right after this masterclass finishes. So before we start to delve into each topics, let me introduce you to Savannah, who is a young mom and she is also a salon owner who came to us for guidance and also to help her to grow her business. And she recorded a voice testimonial to share her experience with you.
Before I began my business coach journey with Audrey and Jody, I never really understood in depth how my business was going, and the growth that I've achieved ever since being with them has just been insane. And it's given me a lot more self-confidence within myself and the way that I charge, the way that I train, meetings with my staff, and knowing how much my business makes, knowing how profitable my business is. And I feel like that's given me motivation and direction, um, to grow my business even more. And ever since I did start, the growth from the start to now in 6 months has just been amazing. I've never felt more secure and stable. And I feel like that's really important when you're mentoring staff and training staff, is, yeah, to be strong and motivated for them as well.
So when Savannah came to us for help, she was actually stagnating in her business and she was a little bit confused and unsure. And we just wanted to show you this is exactly what happens when you shift your focus from feeling unsure about what to do into start to strategically working on your business. Now, let's talk about the first thing you could start to work on straight away. And this is reviewing your financials. And I'm going to give you 3 points to consider. Number 1 is if you have a business budget, I really would encourage you to review your budget or break even. if you don't have, this is the best time to create one. When you have time, when your business is slow, you can actually sit down and work on these elements. And one thing what I wanted to emphasize here, by asking your accountant to print out for your profit and loss is not going to give you the right number. So normally what we do, we actually created a calculator what we give out to our students or business owners, and basically we ask them to sit down and go through each of the spending, each of the elements using their bank statement to actually find the right data. So why is your break even is very important? It is extremely important for you to understand how much is costing opening your doors, running the business. Because if you don't know this, how are you going to calculate your pricing, or what you're going to base your pricing price calculation on? The number two, what I wanted to suggest for you to start to work on is you either need to create, or if you have already a KPI, you need to start to look into your KPI and study it in details. Your KPI should tell the whole story, a big story about your business performance, and also it would give you an idea where is your business has strength and where is your business lacking something, and you need to start to work on it. So once you have these two elements, then you really need to look into optimizing your pricing. And when you optimize your pricing, then you will become profitable. So one of the mistakes business owners make is basically being passionate about what they do versus do what they are passionate about and being profitable. And also here, I think it's very important for us to acknowledge that profit is something what we deserve. We all know how difficult is, running a business and running a successful business. So the profit is our reward to taking responsibility for our staff, for our team members, for our clients, and running a successful business. It's not that easy. So if we have any limiting beliefs about being profitable or earning a sustainable money because you have a business, I really, really would like to encourage you to think about it, that this is your reward for all the sleepless nights and hard works. So let's move on to the second one. The second one is crafting an outstanding client journey. And it is really the best time for you when you are quiet to actually sit down and start to think about your client journey. And if you have a team, it's actually even better, because I know out of my experience, I crafted my client journey with my team. It was so much fun, and we came up with so many ideas what I by myself wouldn't be able to actually think about or deliver or to create. So why do you want an outstanding client journey? Because it builds loyalty to your brand. It's very, very important. If you have an amazing client journey, your clients going to become loyal clients, and they're going to stay with you for long. Also, you want to stand out from the crowd. You don't want to look or operate like a similar business down the road. You want to differentiate yourself, and your client journey can do this for you. Also, you can create an exceptional client experience. Why is it so important? Because we want our clients to see value so they come back for more. And also with the right client journey, you can attract the right clients to your business. And it's very important, because when we start our business, we tend to think that, you know what, anyone who wants to have a service what we are offering, it's actually our clients. And along the way, we're going to start to realize that this is not really true, because we cannot be everything for everyone, because this is when it happens that we going to become nothing for no one. You cannot really cater for every single level of clientele. You really need to figure it out, who is your right clients for your business. So what I will do right now, I will share my iPad, and I will draw for you a client journey. How is a client journey should look like when you are thinking about it. So just give me 1 second and I will switch to my iPad right now. So I want you to think about a client journey like a pathway or like a road, yeah? And many times the misconception is when I'm asking business owners, like, what do you think? When is your client journey should start? Most of the time I get the answers when the client makes an appointment or when the client enters in the door or enters the business. So I want you to open your mind a little bit because actually the client journey starts much, much earlier, sometimes weeks and weeks before that client decides to make an appointment with your business. So before the client makes a decision to give you a call or make an online booking, so this is the before, what they are normally do, they think about that they want to experience a service, what you are offering. So what they're going to do, just think about yourself. Obviously, we're going to either Google it or we're going to go to Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, or maybe going to ask friends, or maybe we walk past and then we have a look at the business, we have a look at the name, and then we go and we might going to Google it. So the truth is that when someone is looking for a service, they are not only going to check out one aspect of your business, they're actually going to either Google you and then they're looking at your Facebook. Maybe they're going to ask people around, like, did you experience a service of this business? So there is going to be multiple level. They're going to check just to make sure that your business is going to be right for them. So it's very important for us when we're thinking about client journey and when we are thinking about mapping our client journey out to pay attention to our website, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and maybe we can create, like a loyalty program for friends, inviting friends to our business, or maybe even how is our business looks like for our potential clients from outside when they walk past. So these are the things what we really need to consider. So when your potential client going to check out everything and they're going to be satisfied, this is when it's going to get to a point when they're going to make an appointment with your business. And this is again going to become an experience because it's not only just they making an appointment, is it how easy to make an appointment, how friendly it is, like if they giving your business a call, how friendly is the team member who is answering for the phone to the phone call. All these elements are extremely important because sometimes people can, make a booking, but if some of the elements is not right, then they might not going to show up or they cancel the appointment. So it's very important. So then the next one is when they actually show up in your business for the service. And this is your great opportunity again to shine because you need to think about to take that client through a client journey. And that's going to become with a consultation or finding out, like what they are looking at and how you can have them the best. So then going to stay with you for a while, you have a great opportunity to wow them. And then it's going to be a point when they're going to be ready to leave your business. And they are then going to leave your business with a booked appointment already or without booking. Eventually, what you want to have, you want them to have an appointment already booked so they are committed to the next experience. And this is when I always say, like what we really need to make sure we're going to achieve is that these clients or the new clients, they're going to come back 3 times. And then once they do that, they more than likely to become a loyal clients to the business. So as you can see, the client journey is a big beast, because once they leave and if they didn't make the next appointment, then your next job is to figure it out how you're going to try them to get back to the business or ask for a feedback to see why they didn't come back. So when you have a quiet time, it is perfect time for you to work on your client journey with your team. I always did this, and in our first big yearly meeting, we actually every single year we went through our client journey, and we made sure if we had to update it certain part of the client journey, we did that. So hopefully this helps, and it makes you to think about that maybe something like a client journey would be a perfect time for you to consider to work on when it's a quiet time. So let's go back to the slides. So the next one is when you have a quiet time, this is actually a perfect time for you to think about team training and team development. Why is it? It is because happy staff means that they are more likely going to stay with you for longer. And we know for a fact that most business owners don't go into the business because they love business. They actually decide to go into business for themselves because they were disappointed. They couldn't find the right boss, they couldn't find the right environment, and they were very unhappy being employed. And they were very passionate about what they wanted to do, and the only way what they saw for themselves, what they see for themselves or saw for themselves, is to start their own business. But if you would question, people, business owners, many of them, they would say to you, if they would have found the right environment, they would have stayed, because they don't like the responsibility of running their own business and also the uncertainty which is coming with that. So if you are planning on having a staff, or you do have a staff, you really need to become or be creative and proactive about keeping them happy and loving what they do where they are doing it. So let's talk about what is the benefit of focusing on team training and development. Number one is outstanding and consistent client experience. How important it is, and this is actually part of your client journey, because how many times happens we visit the same business and we end up with different team members, and what will happen, we going to actually find eventually someone who we prefer. And it is because the consistency is not the same, the level is not the same, the service level is not the same. So you don't want that for your business. So number two is what I really like to think about is building a business culture. And it's very important because when it comes to keeping your team together, and also creating an outstanding client journey, is all comes back to the culture and culture points, the values, the beliefs, and how you represent the business together. Number three, what you can work on is motivation. And many times managers, business owners, they're struggling with motivations. And motivation is very important, and you can motivate your team by training them, involving them in setting up things in your business, like creating a client journey, working on your business culture. So when you keep them motivated, this is when they are staying interested and also invested in seeing the business do well. And number four is when you're working on your team skills, or you helping them to grow and see a future for themselves, it builds loyalty. And loyalty it goes both ways, because if you are loyal to them, you are invested in their future, they will become loyal to you and to your business. To do this, it all takes time. So when it comes to quiet times in your business, again, this is a perfect time to start to work on team training and team development. So the next one is, I call this shifting from busy to balanced. And what I mean by this is, by implementing efficient systems, you will move from busy to balanced in your business and also in your personal life. It is very, very important to learn how to shift from being constantly hands-on to having more time for what you love, and also through smart delegation and streamlined systems. It's very important for us to understand the difference between being busy or productive, because many times we are so busy being busy that we constantly putting fire out, and we are actually not productive in our business. And because we are busy being busy, we don't have the time to stop and think about how we can become productive. So systems are actually helping you to slow down and to become more productive. Effective system, they don't need to be huge. We tend to think like small to medium business owners, we tend to think like systems are huge. We tend to think about corporations, big booklets and everything else. And it's not true. Effective small systems can actually help your business to grow. Consistency is the key, and you only can achieve consistency by creating standards or systems and training your team so everyone is going to do the same thing. So it starts with you. It starts with you because you are the one who know, and who is the owner, who knows how you like to do things. For us business owners to expect our team members to know what we want, it's actually not fair. Many times I can hear, when people are saying, oh, like she's doing this job for 25 years, she should know by now. Well, she shouldn't, because if she would know, probably she would run her own business. And this is your business, so you need to tell them exactly what you want to do. And if you don't become that leader, what will happen? I usually say, like they just go free range, and everyone is doing their 100% what they think is right, but it's probably not going to be matching with your expectation, and it's going to cause frustrations and exhaustions on your part. And the last one is, when you're working on a system, just make it fun. Like, it can be fun to create systems because it doesn't need to be difficult. And also you can create systems with your team involved. And just a very quick example about how simple a system can be. I used to have my hair salon, and a couple of my team members, when they chucked the towel into the dryer, they didn't empty the filter, and it was causing a lot of problems. So the way I solved the problem, I created a little note, and I did stick it into the dryer door, asking them, please, before you put the towels into the dryer, empty the filter. And that solved the problem. So it was a one sentence system, but this is a system. So I want to encourage you to start to think about small. You don't need to think about big systems. And the last one is feedback. So this is something that many business owners shy away from because they feel uncomfortable or they don't like confrontation. And the question is really is, like, what is the price, what we are paying for sticking our head in the sand? Just think about it for a moment. If you don't know what is not working well in your business, how are you going to fix it? So feedback is the best way to grow. And when it comes to feedback, you can get feedback from your team, from your lost clients, from your new clients. And when you get that feedback, you need to ask for it. Most of the time, they don't come. What will happen, like if something doesn't work, you will notice your team members are leaving, and you will notice, like your clients are not coming back. And then by the time you figure it out, it's too late. Your business really slowed down, and then it's a hard work to break it, to bring it back. So you actually need to ask for feedback. And once you get that feedback, focus on the information. It is not personal. And also, I was always extremely grateful for my team or for my clients when they gave me the feedback. So then I could make a decision what I'm going to do with that information. Because sometimes, feedbacks are not the feedbacks what you can do anything about it, or you don't agree with it, but most of the time you can take it on board, and it can help you to grow your business. So if you are seriously want to work on your business and you stayed with me this long, I wanted to give you the first 3 steps, what I think it's very important to start to work on to leverage on quiet time. And this is reviewing or creating your true break-even budget. Just remember, don't call your accountant to ask for a loss, the profit and loss statement. And also you need to find out what is profitable and what is not, and what to do about it, what to do about those things which are not profitable in your business. And then the next thing what I would start to work on is actually identifying your ideal client, the right clients for your business. Who are those Susies, Toms, Stevens who you want more of? And you actually can start to identify who you want more of for your business. Just like we did with Liz Evans, when she contacted us because she was very unsure about how to take her studio to the next level. So listen to her sharing her experience, and then I will explain a little bit more about Liz.
Focus helped me see my business separate from myself and get really clear on my goals and who my target market was. Implementing the change that they suggested has been a total game changer for me. Not only did it increase sales, but it also taught me how to take time out for myself as a business owner. It also provided the most valuable lesson of all, which is to see myself as a business owner, not just a Pilates teacher that runs a business. I am eternally grateful.
So Liz was 3 years into her business, and this is something what we notice also. Normally, business owners, they sort of, go by and go with the flow until they reach the 3 years, and then they start to think about, like, how am I going to move forward from here? So she was 3 years into her business and had gone from her home studio with 1 bed and 1 table into a small studio of 2 reformers and 1 table, bars and other equipment, and was already on the cups of growing again to extend to 8 reformers. And she wanted to add different classes to her studio. So what we achieved for her, it was basically building a current business break-even budget for her, and also we forecasted the new space break-even business budget, and we helped her to create different scenarios so she could actually have a cost strategy per hour, per client, per class to be profitable. And then we started to create the ideal client avatar she wanted to attract to her studio, and we started to working on a client journey and also ideal client attraction marketing strategy. And also part of the client journey, Liz wanted to create a client onboarding process. And also she started to implement systems, policies, and procedures for her team members, so she actually could start to take more time out of the business and spend time with her young children. So the fact that you stayed this far is actually telling to me that you are looking for a way forward. And if you want to give your business a boost and put this newfound awareness into action, we have a 12 weeks virtual bootcamp starting soon, and I wanted to invite you to join us. So this bootcamp is perfect for you if you are thinking about starting to work on your business in this quiet period of time and you want to do with someone and actually you wanted to getting it done instead of just walking away from this webinar with excitement and motivation and then forgetting about it and just keeping it at the back of your mind that you should be doing it. So we can help. This bootcamp is designed to help you to move the needle step by step with full support. So you don't need to feel like you have to try it and do it all alone. And also you will see real result if you follow our formula. So in just 12 weeks, what we're going to work on, you're going to overcome the anxiety of quiet times. It's a big thing, isn't it? And then you're going to know your true break-even budget. You're going to uncover your business blockers. You're going to perfect your pricing and you will walk away with your new price list ready to implement. You're going to work on mastering price increases. So you're going to learn for the future how to increase your pricing and when it is necessary. And then you're going to discover what's profitable and what's not and what to do about it, because sometimes we know what is not profitable but we are unsure what to do about it. So we're going to tell you, we're going to give you 3 options, and then you're going to work or learn work smarter not harder. And also we're going to teach you objection handling. If someone is questioning you, you are not going to feel helpless or silly, or sometimes you say, oh my god, I feel so stupid, I didn't know what to say. So we're going to tell you and we're going to give you the tools and skills. Also we're going to help you to find and attract the right clients, and also we're going to work on crafting a winning promotion plan. So when you decide to come to this bootcamp, we going to take a deep dive into strategies that will help you to turn this quiet period into a powerful opportunity for grow and transform your business. So you might be thinking, oh my God, like how can I do all this? So if you think that you need to work on your business and you are still here, so I know you need to work on your business. The simple solution is to learn it for yourself, so you won't give your power away by asking others and hoping for the best. Many times happens, like we sort of struggling to find out what we should do or how we should do things, and we ask other business owners who are struggling with exactly the same thing, and then they give you advice, you put some time, money and effort in it, and it doesn't work. So we give you the skill to learn everything, so you always going to be independent and confident about running your business. So we designed this bootcamp to make learning very simple for you, and in the same time you will get maximum support when needed. You will get calculators, documents, and also pre-recorded short videos to help you to prepare for our live get it done interactive weekly group sessions, where we will work on helping you implementing your task together by giving feedback, also offering opportunities to take the hot seat and also receive instant feedback. So at the end of the 12 weeks, you will walk away with confidence that you made a significant change in your business. You will have your price list and also you will have a promotion ready to go. Now, I would like you to listen to our last testimonial from Cheryl, whose life has significantly changed by starting to work on herself and on her business.
What about your coaching with Audrey? You've been with her for quite a while now. Can you give me an update on your journey?
The great thing about it has always been that we think very much alike. But I also love that Audrey is there to do the work with me that I find that I struggle to do. And that was the one thing that when we started to work together, when you two created your own business, was that she was able to go through the things and do the work with me. Whereas I found, previously before that I wasn't able to get that support. And so there were certain things that I found that I wasn't doing because I needed that direction and just that someone there to kind of push me along. So that's been really beneficial for me as well.
Awesome. And if someone was thinking about coaching but worrying about like if it was going to cost too much, if it was worth it.
It was the one thing, and this is what I said to Audrey, especially during COVID, it was the one thing that I wasn't willing to compromise on. I would find other things that I would get rid of, like I reduced my cleaner and I stopped getting my car detailed and all of that kind of thing. Having a business coach, even though I'm still, I'm not in a position where I'm making the money that I want to be making, it's the one thing that I will never not spend the money on because it's given me the biggest growth with my limiting beliefs, my mindset, having the structure, having someone to hold you accountable, and all of those things have been what's got me to where I am now, to be able to work 20 hours a week in the salon, but make the kind of money that I'm making. Whereas I was not even making that money when I was working 60 hours in the salon. So, it's definitely one of the most important things that I, wouldn't compromise on.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, it is actually a wonderful feeling when you restructure your business and you create more time and more money for yourself. So if you decide to join us to our 12 weeks bootcamp, you're going to experience exactly the same. So the next question can be, oh my God, I'm in a different time zone. I don't know if this is going to work for me. So we thought about everything. It's easy fixed. We actually not going to let you down. If you are in a different time zone, you can actually catch up on anything you miss in the replay, which will be uploaded within 6 hours after the class. You also can email your questions in advance and we will record our answers for you in our live group Get It Done session to watch it on your own time. And you will have a live access to the course material and live group Get It Done session replays. And also for the next 6 months, you're going to have full support from us. So if you have any questions in the next 6 months, feel free to reach out to us. So if you are thinking that this is something that you would like to do, we have an offer for you for the next 24 hours. So for this 12 weeks bootcamp, you only need to commit to an investment, which is very, very reasonable. It is $199 per week. And if you are feeling unsure, I absolutely understand. And I want you to realize that if you could have done it alone, you wouldn't be here. And there is something that you are missing. And I'm extremely confident that we can help you finding out what it is, and also just help you like we helped many other business owners like Tash, who is a salon owner. So let me show you what Tash has achieved in just 12 short weeks. By the way, if you want to take advantage of the 24 hours offer, you can either scan this QR code and it's going to take you to our landing page. I'm going to show you the landing page in a second. Or Jody is going to put into the chat box this link, and this is the link to the same landing page. But let's go back to Tash, like Tasha, how she changed her business in just 12 short weeks. So in 3 weeks, what she experienced is her average client spent increased by 77%. That's huge. It is because she understood her break-even, her KPI, and she restructured her pricing. In the 6 weeks mark, what she achieved, her client retention increased from 27 to 80%. That's because she was understanding more about client journey. And in 12 weeks, her retail sales increased by an incredible 220%. So if you have a look this growth, do you think this tiny investment of $199 per week is worth it? I'm 100% sure you can see that the change is so huge. And without really taking any actions and thinking about quiet times, that these quiet times are terrible for the business, and not doing anything about it, you actually not helping yourself. So if this resonates with you, and I know it does, otherwise, as I mentioned before, you would have left it earlier. I want to sweeten the deal for the next hour, but you need to make a decision in the next hour. So everyone who registers in the next hour to the bootcamp gets 2 complimentary private brainstorming, feedback, and business development planning session with me at the end, and also during the 12 weeks. So you can have your question answered, and I will help you to create a plan ahead. And these 2 sessions valued for $982. So if you want to take advantage of this offer, then you just need to either scan the QR code, which is going to take you to the landing page, and also you can click on the link in the chat box, and it's going to take you to the landing page. Before I show you the landing page, just one more thing. I just wanted to very quickly recap so you will remember what you're going to learn. You're going to overcome the anxiety of quiet times. You will know your real break-even. You will uncover your business blockers. Very important. You will know how to price. You will know pricing principles and how to price with confidence and also without feeling guilty. You will walk away with your new price list ready to implement. You will mastering price increases, so you will know when and how to increase your prices. Also, you will discover what's profitable and what's not, and what to do about it. And also, you will work smarter, not harder. And we will teach you objection handling, for those scenarios when someone is questioning something in your business, and suddenly you don't know what to say, and once they leave, you know what you should have said, but then you feel silly, stupid, or like you just feel terrible about it. Also, we will help you to find and attract the right clients for your business, and also craft a winning promotion plan. So if this sounds something what you want to do, now I'm going to show you the landing page. So you either going to scan the QR code, or you're going to click on the link. And this is the landing page. And what you need to do, you just need to click on basically, yes, I'm ready to go. This is where you're going to enter your card details. And also here is one opportunity for you to actually click on and add on AI for your business growth for a very, very minimal price. So here, when you can choose to want to pay $199 per week, or we were thinking about, this is close to end of financial year, maybe your accountant already told you to spend some money, then you can actually choose to pay in one go. Either way, you're just going to click which one you would like to choose, and then you're just going to choose one. And then if you want to choose the AI, which is going to help you to understand how you can use AI to delegate things, or to create emails, or how you can use AI smartly for your business, then you can add that also. So then you just need to click, I have read and agreed the terms and conditions. You can read our privacy and refunds policy, and then you just complete your order. Once you complete the order, it basically just going to go to, you're going to have a portal, and you're going to receive an email from us to confirm your attendance, and then you basically on board with us, and you're going to start your journey with us. So these 12 weeks our promise is it's going to change your life forever. This is it for today. I'm just going to open for a Q&A, or Jody, if you want to just read out if we have any questions.
Hi. So we have a couple of questions about what if I can't attend on the days. So the first one is about different time zones. So it's fine. We have everything recorded for you. You watch your sessions, and then we have a live session for you to come to. Now, if you can't come to the live session, we get you to do a little video message recording on Zoom or just on your phone, and you can email it into us and we'll answer it in the live session so that you can watch back those answers. Plus, you'll be able to watch back any questions that other people have asked that you may not have thought to have asked, but it was something that was on your mind. So that's a really good function. We do have North American times and UK times for those live sessions. So don't worry, it's not all in Australian time. We do balance it out. What there are the things that you need to do before the day? Yes. So when you register, you will get your first session, which is going to be your break even. And you'll have roughly 2 weeks, 10 business days, just depending on what time you register is and when the next live session starts. And you'll be able to do that. Now, it does take time. This is the one that Audrey said to you, don't go and ask your accountant for it. You can if to get some basic information, but we always say, like, there hasn't been one person that we haven't said, go get your bank statement, follow the instructions. You need to follow the instructions before you can run. You need to, unfortunately, it is a bit like an IKEA bedside table. You always end up going back and reading the instructions. So
Try it on your own because you think you can handle it, and then you have to pull it apart again, and then you go back to the manual. It's so true.
And don't worry, the first time we ever did it years ago, we made the same thing. And when Adriana was first showing me her method, I was like, oh, that's all right. We'll just go and get the profit and loss. That's going to tell us. And she's like, no, you can do it that way. Then we're going to go back and do it the right way. And then you can see the difference. And that's where you start really seeing where, you're losing money.
And
So
you lose control over your business. So if you really just trust everything with your accountant, you actually completely losing control of over your finances of your business. So you need to.
exactly. And honestly, accountants have multiple clients. They're not watching your stuff with a fine-tooth comb. They may be the best accountant. We have the best accountant, but we still pick things up and say, hey, like, everyone's human. Things slip through the cracks. This is where you end up finding lots of money when you do it Audrey's method, and she'll show you how to do it step by step. And then you'll bring it to us. If you have any questions, you can shoot us through an email if it's before we meet, and we'll answer it for you. How is it different? So this boot camp is different because you actually walk away with tangible results. You're going to have a new price list. You're going to have an offer. And the thing about this offer is because it takes quite a few weeks, one, to put it together, and then to teach everyone or to teach yourself how to present the offer. It's going to be ready in time for your Christmas. So I think we've got Black Friday. So if you want to do Black Friday sales, you'll be able to test this offer to see how it goes. And then for your Christmas, you'll be able to adjust it so that then you have it again for your Christmas. And this is what planning out your promotions are. So you're actually going to have that you will be able to have a vehicle to make money.
Yeah, just one more second regarding the promotions. So the promotions, what we are teaching, they are actually promotions which work. and not just discounts and specials, which is going to work only for the bargain hunters, what we call, or discount hunters. They come once to your business, take the benefit, and they're never going to come back. This is not what we teach. What we teach is actually prepare promotions, putting together those promotions to make sure that you're going to attract the right clients, and we're going to give you ideas how you can get those clients coming back 2 more times, so they will become loyal clients to your business.
One thing I do want to say is that if you are a business that just sells one-off services, or you're not focused on that repeat clientele, Audrey will show you how to adjust that, because I know that there are businesses that it's like, well, this is my market and that's who I sell to. That's fine, but Audrey will show you an effective way to be able to still provide a promotion to those people, but without you having to heavily discount even further. So it becomes to like a strategy for putting something together. So
And also
don't,
one other thing what I'm going to teach, and we can tell a story about this, yeah.
yeah.
When a salon owner creates a promotions and the promotion starts to run, and the salon owner, like Jody, you know,
Oh, Adriana's going to feel
forgets
you.
to tell to the staff that actually a special is running and what they're supposed to do. So the phone calls are coming and the staff is like, we don't know anything about any promotions. So I will teach you how to brief your staff, and even we're going to go the details, like the first visit, what is the expectation, what they can sell. We're going to actually create focus with your team members. So it's going to be easy for them. We don't want them to do hundreds of things. We want them to focus on one thing, but we will brief them so they're not going to end up not knowing that there is a promotion running.
Look, it's always special when your staff come to you and go, so is there something that we should know about? Because we've had 20 people calling today about the promotion that we're running. I'm like, oh, well, I told you in my head, because it was all in my head, like I wasn't great. That's why I loved having Adriana, because she communicated everything to everyone. She always knew what was going on. I didn't. I was one of those being busy business owners. I wish I knew then what I know now, having, evolved so far. But it's hindsight, and we now use those strategies ourselves, and who Audrey teaches it to. So specifically who the bootcamp is for, it's anyone that, even if you sell products, Adriana has tools that she's going to show you. For example, we had a lady who was selling cookies, and she had a startup cookie company. So Adriana showed her how to use these tools to calculate the cost of her cookies and how much profit she wanted to have on them. We have a security company that Adriana taught them how to, using these same tools, how to work out the billable hours and then the profit on top of that, and then how to communicate that to the venues and to see it as value. We use these same strategies for studio owners, and Adriana showed you a couple for hairdressing and beauty. So across the wellness industry and most businesses, the foundations are the same. So the foundations are really important, and then we just tweak it for your specific needs, because and that's what is the beauty of this, is that Adriana and I will be here to help you tweak it to be what you need. And honestly, the amount of money, like we're talking, if we need to go into the dollars, I just want to have a look at so Audrey gave you the
If you want to go
percentages.
into dollars, so you heard Savannah in the beginning, yeah? So
Yeah.
her, by just stabilizing her break-even budget, her KPI, and reviewing her prices, we actually, in 6 weeks time, we created for her an extra $5,200 average growth weekly
Per week. Yeah, that's, that's what results can happen in 12 weeks. If you're not a like percentages person, and that's okay. We know what the percentage is, but it's like, well, what does that really mean? Yeah. 5 grand. Like, she didn't have to do any advertising. She didn't have to go out finding more clients. She didn't have to work extra hours. And you heard with Cheryl saying, like, she worked 20 hours and she made as much money as she did, well, more than when she was working 60 hours. So that $5,000 extra average, some weeks it was a bit more, some weeks it was, so that's why we're saying the average. But that extra $5,000 didn't come from working harder, and it wasn't fake. There's no smoke and mirrors. It's just pricing, promotion, and the right clients.
Yeah, and if you think about it, like, if I would tell you, you could potentially make another $5,000, $2,000, $3,000 a week. Would it worth for you to invest $199 for a week? Like, if someone would say, like, if you follow our formula, you will potentially not just triple your money, what you are investing, but 10 times, 20 times, 30 times.
Yeah.
Would that work for you?
The reason why we've made this so affordable is because we know it works. We're here to help the industry, especially with, here's my son coming through. We can see Rufus in the background. Charlie hasn't come to have a bath with you yet. It's
she's outside.
It's 6:30 Australian time. So it's but the thing is that these are real strategies that work, and because we're doing it with a group, we're able to offer it at that more affordable rate, because we know people are just have hit that little bit of a quiet spell. So if you have any questions, send us a DM, send us an email. Please don't be afraid to ask. Oh, there he goes again. I don't know what he's stolen. Don't be afraid to ask us. As like, we're really approachable. We have the kids and the dogs and the cats and everything. We are
human.
We are human. Yeah, we're not trying to pretend to be anything we're not. We're here, and this is what we like doing. And when we help people, it helps us too. So we're not going to lie. We're, like Adriana said, you go into business to make money. And then you get to a point where you can, especially if you're like, you always feel like you need to give back, or like you're making a profit out of people or something like that. That's okay, because then you get to do things like this where you can go, okay, well, how can I have a bigger impact, not just on myself, but on my staff and my clients? Like, good vibes go around for everyone. Yeah.
And then what I teach, like, if you want to, to help others, first you need to make your money for yourself. You cannot give away from nothing. Like, so many times happens, business owners are struggling to keep their head above water, and they still try to be nice, and the way they justify it, like, if I discount my services because I know, like, this family is struggling right now, so I'm not going to charge that much. But you are bleeding from 10 different parts of your body. Like, that's not the right way. Get yourself healthy first, and then you can provide for others. So this is a different way of thinking about, and you can be much more useful when you have everything what you need in order to give away for others.
And the thing is, like, if you're doing something like increasing your pricing and working on all this business stuff, remember those times when you've given away discounts, or you've like charged less for someone just to find out that hey guys, this is Bryn. Off you go. Off you go. Just okay. Hang on, I'll be back.
Yeah. Just, guys, Jody has 2 autistic children, and
Bryn is autistic level 3 nonverbal. So I do understand the complexities of parenthood. So you're not alone. What I was saying is,
you know, you find out you've been doing this for them and they come in and you've booked them in when they've, like Paul was talking to me about this the other day. And he said, you know, like she said that it was emergency, needed her hair done. He stayed back for a couple of hours, gave her a discount just to find out that she was flying to Bali next week and just wanted to get it done today because that suited her, you know. So having, you know, don't feel bad. He's trying to give his sister some candy and she's telling him to get out. I don't know if you heard that, guys, but there we go.
All right. So, do we have any other questions?
No, that was it.
Okay.
So if there's anything that hasn't been covered, send us a DM. On the landing page, we've got a whole heap of frequently asked questions. There's heaps of info. Just let us know.
All right. Thank you very much for staying with us today. And thank you very much for investing your time into learning something today. And we hopefully going to see you at our next bootcamp. Bye for now. Bye.
Bye.